Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. If you recognize this floor, you probably already know where I am. We're back at YVR for another airplane adventure to another Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Can you guess which tournament we're going to? Well, based on the title, we're going to Genesis X2. Not to be confused with Genesis 12, this is actually Genesis 11, which is a great naming scheme if you ask me, in San Jose, California. So I'm flying into San Francisco, then gonna take an Uber down to Palo Alto where I'll be seeing one of my uncles actually. He's not a blood uncle, but I'm just excited to see him, meeting some cousins who I've never met before, and then ending my night off by heading down to San Jose, checking out what's going on at Guildhall, probably. Guildhouse. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting weekend. Genesis is the first Smash Bros. Major I traveled to back at Genesis 3. 9 iterations later, we're still going to Genesis. So kind of crazy to think how long it's been, 9 Genesi later. And yeah, join me on the adventure. This Tim Hortons, the nostalgic Tim Hortons. Every time I see this Tim Hortons, I crave for coffee. So their marketing clearly works. I think I might actually get a coffee and just chill at my gate before my flight. My flight leaves in less than an hour. Yeah, let's just get to my gate first, yep. A little bit delayed, but we're on our way now. So let's get on this plane, yeah? Alright everyone, we are on our way to San Jose. First stop, San Francisco. We boarded like 45 minutes late, but we'll be there soon, and I'm in no rush, so yeah, see you in America. We've made it to a very, very rainy Palo Alto. I don't know, Vancouver weather has been nicer than this. This is actually less nice weather than we got back home, but hey, hopefully it clears up at some point this weekend. Yeah, very solid area, I guess. Let's go grab some dinner with my uncle. Not as expert. Get access to this M Club.
You're also an M Club member?
CJ Highland is an M Club member. I'm staying with him.
I love CJ.
The beer fridge.
If last year with VIP.
No, last year VIP's gonna. Oh shit.
Last year, what we ended up just having to do was you would essentially go into the line and you would grab the top players that you needed to play. Did you catch that on the audio?
Yeah, you just.
Purge that.
I mean, the top players kept catching me. Like 4 top players got in line with me because they.
Don't upload that to Twitter.
Anyways, top players, you know who you are. Stop showing up late. Just show up when you're supposed to show up. But yeah, it's 8:23 a.m. and there's a lineup out the door for Genesis. I know. Sometimes that's a good sign of like, oh man, there's so many people excited. But honestly, the fact that this is happening at 8 a.m. is a bad sign because this isn't even the peak yet. So let's see.
I think doubles pools.
Tomorrow.
Doubles pools start at 10, 11.
It's the first.
I think it's like 10:30 or something.
10:30.
It's gonna be the first wave of.
It's 10 because mine's
Is that
11.
not already?
Yeah, it is not.
I love
The
that.
goat.
I like how you can like kind of always tell it's Naruto.
Yeah, I like people watching from the spot. We have a great people watching spot because you just see everybody going up about their day.
Naruto on a mission to.
You're gonna do it all out here?
Maybe.
All right. Well, we have made it to Genny X2, not to be confused with Genesis 12. This is actually Genesis 11. Just so you know, X2. It's not XII. XII would be X2, but this is X2, like the second Genesis X. And yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's like a copyright? Okay, we're just heading over this way. Thank you. Do you think it's like a copyright thing? Okay, no, because I was just like, fill out the phone number.
I do have an 11:30 pull actually. I'm in Rivals singles at 11.
Good to see you.
Hi, hello gang.
Hello.
Oh my god. I feel like Genesis everywhere I look. It's just like homies
up?
left
I
and
know.
right.
It is weird.
Oh.
Left and right.
I will, I'll get
Alright everyone, it's my first actual part of the weekend. We are in my Rivals singles bracket. So I'm just here waiting ready. I mean, my opponent will come at some point, but I just decided to get my controls set up, get my hands a little warmed and stuff like that. It's 11:30 a.m. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It started off pretty well. Cute girl at the dispensary gave me a flower. Can't complain. Yeah, let's have a great day.
Like recommendation?
Yeah, like to record content. Yeah, it's perfect. It goes like very, you can control it with the joystick basically. It can facial track, which is also really nice. Like now it's facial tracking me. So if I'm walking around, it's good.
So it's like selfie content.
Yeah, but also it flips. Now it's flipped. And it's good because you can be like low key like this and then
Yeah.
just like nobody knows I am fully recording you right now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about maybe getting like a GoPro or something.
Yep. Yeah, I basically was between. We did okay. How do we do, Shep? Tell the people. Yeah, it was a good run.
Did you play singles yet?
No, my single was at 4:30. So
I'm not going. I just really wanted to
take it easy, man.
See
See you later, bro.
Hopefully tonight or tomorrow.
Dude, I've been really enjoying the content as well, man. Genuinely, so much fun.
We've been filming
The pulling up and doing the matches at the event, crazy. I love that.
So we did a little gauntlet that we filmed last night that we're tying together to like a whole. You'll see. Hopefully, it's been fucking a lot of. It's been very chaotic at least this weekend, but we're charging.
It's been hectic, man.
I'm gonna play this
Take it easy,
bracket.
play your bracket. I'll see you later, bro.
Where's the bottle at? Oh, I see it. Yeah, hide that shit. You gotta
Pull
hide
your
that
pants.
shit better. Yeah, you gotta hide that shit better. They're on it.
You do have like enough shiny stuff.
What?
On
I gotta go in too. No, I gotta go in too.
when you get
Want a beer?
I'm okay, man. Thank
They've
you.
been pretty diligent.
Yeah.
Oh, you're offering me a beer right
Put it,
now?
Wait.
Put it in your pants. That'll probably work.
I don't have an open.
Here, you need it opened?
Yeah. Do they get after me if I drink a beer out here?
Chug.
where's the
Nah, you'll be okay. In my pocket. Tea without is so hard. The apple cinnamon empanada with a coffee.
It was actually not. It was like
Not
it was like a
it's
6.5 for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. Like I think it was fine.
Did it taste like an apple pie?
I think it wasn't like. It tasted like it wasn't super sweet, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But the texture was also not super good either.
Yep.
Like it was slightly. It was like slightly drier. and
Ah.
stuff. Like it just wasn't.
That's why
like,
with a coffee. That's why with a coffee, you know.
Yeah.
It would add a lot to it.
I think I figured out what it is. Is I like the apples more tart. The apples were very mild, and I think that always
me.
makes me feel like if the apples are gonna be mild, then at least make them super sweet. And I still like it with the sour apples either way. But like the
There
apples
wasn't
were just-
sweetness and it was
the apples
dry.
were just yeah, it's not that it was super
Oh, wow.
dry.
It's so
it just
beautiful.
wasn't like okay. It wasn't crispy, and the apples weren't sour. That's my big review. That's my problems with it. Those are my
Makes
two
sense.
problems with
You know,
it.
those are fair and valid points. Then my next choice would be the. Yeah, what's up, guys?
what's
Oh my
up?
God, the gang. Good to see you. Florida in the house. Good to see you. Oh, nice to see you. No, Moff. I miss
Yeah,
Moff.
it's a bummer.
Where's Moff at?
She doesn't like going to California.
Fair enough. I mean,
I don't know.
it feels pretty good today, though. Yesterday sucked.
very nice.
Yesterday
This is
sucked.
amazing.
I'm so thankful it's not raining. Yesterday sucked, and then today's like.
Actually, I need to tell you a story, bro. So, I was playing against this fox, and he up airs me on the platform, and it'd be like a slide off shine, right? You know, it's like a classic of mine. He's like, "Ooh, that was nice. That was a fiction."
Yeah, that's funny.
And I was like, "The fiction?
Yeah, I don't even do that
That's
much.
mine.
That's funny.
That's the bit."
Yeah.
That's
And I was
actually.
like, kept it to myself, but I was thinking it the whole time. Like, I feel like the fiction is like playing Sheik, Fox, Falco,
I
and
haven't
being
even
goated,
like.
you know?
I can see it if it was one of the things I made up for Falco.
Like
but
what?
like, I don't even do that. What's up?
What's the thing you made up for Falco? I'm curious.
everybody thinks KJH came up with the laser, but like when you do dash full hop into the platform, wave land back laser, like that one, and like repeat that like loop.
Oh, I love doing that.
Yeah. No, I started doing that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you started. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, there's definitely something
I
else.
was like,
No,
I feel it.
but like,
You guys'
that's definitely
Genesis
not-
so
I don't
far?
even do that that much.
Good,
It's always
my first
like
one.
my
Yeah,
stuff
first
I do
one?
that
Yeah,
before.
I'm a little tired. We flew in like
Oh.
super late last night.
And yeah, are you jet lagged? How's the
So,
time difference
something's
feeling?
yours, and then somebody does it, and they're like,
Just
oh,
tired.
that's
I
so
don't.
somebody
Well, maybe it could be a little bit of jet lag too, but just didn't get a lot of sleep.
Yeah, no, same.
At least give me
I had one of those
credit.
sleeps where it's like wasn't sure if I slept or not. Like
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, I looked on my phone. It's like 6 a.m. I'm like, what? Like the night's over? Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
Did you fly in yesterday too? Or?
I flew in yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
flew in at the same time zone, thankfully. Vancouver's only 2.5 hours flight, just south, just north
But
of
like,
south.
the only one that's always a toss up is
Yeah,
Falcon.
exactly.
And I feel like my Falco is definitely more on.
Yeah.
I'm
Had
definitely
a
feeling
nice
little bit
7
more-
hours. My headphones died halfway.
Not too much.
Oh no, yeah.
I knew it was gonna be tough.
How was the rest of your guys' December? I saw you guys both at Plat Fight, right?
Yeah, I had a great time. It
Yeah,
was
how was
really
your Plat Fight? Yeah, I didn't get to shoot. I think we chatted. I saw you at the pool. I remember at the end. But yeah, busy weekend for me. But good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, I'm very
You guys gonna
glad.
do another one or?
We're planning to right now. Fingers crossed. The event was a really good time. Everybody had a 10 out of 10 time. Everything was good other than the number of people there, and that resulted.
The first one.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll build on it. So I'm glad you guys fucked with it. It was a good
I'll
time.
definitely go. I'll definitely go to the next
The premise felt like it came true, you know, the vision of like all the games together. Like I actually felt that. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's what we wanted. It's
There's
good.
a couple characters that are
Yeah.
definitely a little
It's
bit
cool. They
better,
just
but,
released
like,
that update for
Nothing that's like
Small diverses.
It's
For what?
not too bad.
For- sorry, for what?
Like,
Going LeBron.
everybody knows that
Multiverses.
Multiverses. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
dropped update that people were like wanting.
It's so much better
I
now.
know,
And I'm
it
just
looks
like,
like a
bro,
good game.
it's gonna be dead by then. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
like a
Like, why couldn't you guys
little
drop it like a year ago?
Why didn't you drop this before Plat Fight? Did you literally drop this? They dropped the patch on us the day before Plat Fight. And we asked them, like, clearly, guys, when is the patch going to be? They said the week after Plat Fight. And then they dropped the patch the day before, and it was like a big patch. It introduced shields. Like, the game had no shields before. And we had to do like a vote and everything. You couldn't disable them initially online. Like,
Yeah, and so if they fixed that.
yeah, that game was just doomed, unfortunately. The business.
There's like Squidward is like a
It was
little
still cool.
It was a great game in terms of the community.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the beta was great. Beta was
I went to the
fun.
Evo beta.
Okay, yeah, the beta Evo was hype,
The patches
man.
make me like not
Like
want
the Cat and
keep
Void
up
one,
with
was it?
Yeah.
Insane.
Because like then it changes, I have to like play it again.
The beta was really fun.
Yeah, I played some beta.
It was a whole
But
year
then
of not
Destiny 1
playing the
got
game,
patched
and they made it
as well,
worse.
kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, we ran a beta tournament, the Gallant Melee Open. We had a tournament for multiverses doubles, and we had a multiverses ladder. And that ladder got like 140 entrants in the ladder. Like, it was hype.
It's like, what if you cross
You guys have any
Falco?
food options?
Food, empanadas. They have some really good empanadas up the street, and then there's some good Vietnamese food nearby, and there's some little like pavilion with a bunch of options.
Is it
They have good brown food in that place.
that direction?
I think so. Yeah, empanadas is that direction, and then right. Like empanadas is the closest.
You can just like fly.
And then yeah,
you can like zip around the
follow your heart. They're all really
Yeah,
good. Yeah. We just had those, and they were great. Enjoy your meal, boys.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, take it easy.
See you around.
Get some food.
It's the same Falco feeling.
All right, let's go. All right, nice to see you.
Enjoy your meal.
Nice to
See you guys around.
See ya.
See y'all.
Bye. The encounters don't stop. Dangle. All right, I'm here with Shep on Dear Diary. Shep, how was our Genesis run? How do you feel, bro?
We had a sick run.
It was a
You
good
know,
time.
We went in and we attacked.
We attacked.
And then
We fought valiantly.
some people, we failed to attack quite as well. So we
I
lost,
got
but-
attacked a couple times too many,
Yeah.
and I failed to do my favorite attack,
but,
rest.
we'll attack again.
We'll attack again. Shep Deer will attack once more.
Yeah.
And at a doubles tournament near you
Another
in the future.
Valentine.
Not at Battle BC. Next Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm just thinking when the next tournament we doubles that is, but we will be. Plat Fight this year. Let's play dubs at Plat Fight this year for sure. I'll do it. But yeah, having good Genesis other than, the Genesis doubles run was good, but how's your Jenny going so far?
We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty great Genesis.
What mentality do you come into Genesis with?
Made it through another year.
Made it through another year. Another Jenny has arrived.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Still a top player. Still got it like that.
That's funny. I don't really worry about it.
Nah, I know.
I think like I'm not in practice enough to feel like proud of it.
Yeah.
And I want to be in practice, but I just haven't been. I've been dealing with other stuff.
Yep.
So like I'll get to it.
Yep.
I'll get to it. There's gonna be some good melee played this year.
You've been a great melee player for so many years, right? You know you have it in you always. You can just turn it on, so you know what it's like to also like, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do my best. I think like you're either showing up to win the tournament or you're
Yeah.
coming for fun.
Yep.
So if I'm not in tournament winning shape,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Because
I'll
like
do
at
my
the end of the
best.
day, like 33rd versus 25th versus 17th, it doesn't.
Versus
That's not what you
7th.
remember. That's not what you remember.
Getting top 8 is not as hype as people think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
top 8 and you're like, made top 8, yeah. And then you lose first round of top 8.
The worst
And you
feeling.
don't even want to
7
watch
sucks.
the rest of it. You just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go home. You're like, no, that's the dumbest
Yeah.
thing ever. Like, why?
At my
Like, come
monthlies,
on.
I would get 5th or 7th pretty often.
Like, I think I'd be down
it's
to
not
get
fun.
I think I'd be down to get 3rd.
4th is where I start to feel like, yes.
4th is like you're like,
unique
okay,
numbers.
like,
Unique
yeah,
numbers.
yeah, 4th
I was
is
the
rough.
4th player. Yeah. No. That's cool. Do you think you're gonna play what characters in bracket? What characters do you feel ready to play in bracket as? Like
What character?
Fox, Falco,
I'm going all
Sheik.
4. If there's like, Fox, Falco, Sheik, Peach.
Cool.
If there's an Ices, they'll probably get the Peach.
Yep.
If there's a Marth, they get the Sheik.
Yep.
Spaceys take care of
Yep.
most everybody else.
Yeah. That's fun. So many people are intimidated by playing multiple characters in tournament, and you're out here playing 4. Yeah. What do you think it is? You just got the finesse. You're just the best player in the world. Top 10 melee skill player. Yeah. I think being able to play 4 characters at the top level is actually like huge flex. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sick. It definitely makes the game a lot more fun. I've been playing for too long. I get too tired of it.
Yeah, like Fox Puff co-main is something I've definitely considered. And like there are sets where like I play Puff first and then I might lose and then I switch to Fox and I start winning. And I've won sets coming back as Fox before on as a counter pick. And it's just like, oh, nice.
I think the key to picking up new characters is letting go of how good you were with your other character. Like when you pick up Sheik or something, you got to go to an event playing all Sheik, being like, man, if I go 0-2 as Sheik, like I can't. Like I just need to be you're just like a new player.
Yeah, you have to just, it's a rebirth.
And you just show up and you fight it out and you do bad and you show up again and you do better. And people hang on too much to their old. I usually take like a month or two to.
We live in
play
an
the new
era where
character.
you
I
can.
don't touch my normal character at all for like a couple months to you gotta immerse basically.
Do you feel very differently about like tournament gameplay versus ranked or like seriouslys? Like when you're practicing, like do you need to practice the character in tournament? Because these days you can just play ranked at home. You can play Slippy at home.
No, tournament. There's separate levels of pressure. You need to practice the character under every level of pressure, and that's why you can't just be like, I'm gonna go my secondary game 1, and if I lose, then I go my main. Because that just does nothing at all. Like you'll never learn at all ever.
Yeah.
But so many people do that.
Yep. No, and then you start doubting, like, oh, was I supposed to have switched to my secondary? Would have been better if I just continued my main.
You commit to it before the tournament.
Yeah.
The only way.
Yeah. Full send.
Because that way you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You don't leave.
That thought's not worth the
think
time,
about it.
Yeah, that thought's not worth the time. Yeah.
Uncertainty's too dangerous.
Yeah. No, for sure. Hey, it didn't start raining. We thought it was going to start raining. We missed
I definitely
the rain.
think that's the key, though. People don't commit enough.
You need to just
if you're like a
you just need to
if you're like a top 50 Fox player and you switch to Sheik, then
you should get good pretty quick.
You can get good pretty quick, but you can't be like, yeah, but really deep down I'm like a top 50 Fox. You have to forget. Like you have to forget that you were ever good at as your other character.
A full rebirth. Yep.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah. No, that's why my Fox eras, my Puff disappears. I just play
What's
Fox.
up, Jake?
Jake. Hey, buddy. In the zone, in his TO walk mode. Somebody's smoking weed.
Jake's is hilarious.
I love Jake so much. Valby C4, he shows up on setup day, bright and early. He just finished a run around Stanley Park.
Who did?
J-Mook.
Yeah.
Valby C5, sorry. And he showed up day 1 after a big run, and he was like, how can I help? And he just starts picking up TVs and shit, just being a superstar volunteer. And he was in all his FlyQuest athletic wear and stuff. Yeah, we announced like Battle BC 4 was like when he announced that he's FlyQuest, and so it's actually been 3 Battle BCs. Anyways, I digress.
Hype for Battle BC.
I'm hyped for Battle BC too. After like, I've been locked in. I've just been super on the grind on Battle BC right now. But like after Jenny, it's real. Because then we're the next big tournament after Jenny. After this, we're next.
It's like the next big one.
And so everybody's attention goes back to, and we're stacked as fuck. Like the only top 10 we don't have reg right now are Aklo.
I think people are learning they better show up to the Battle BC events.
People need to know. People need to show up.
Dude, and one thing that's super sick is I've just heard so many, like I feel like Plat Fight is like big.
Yeah, Plat Fight was good.
Like low key, I feel like it's like, well, among the NASB guys, it's definitely the biggest thing ever.
It saved NASB too.
Well, like where like they're like their whole year of tournaments, everything leads up to Plat Fight this year, like everything. And so they're all like, it's like Plat Fight. Yeah. It's like their Evo. Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah. For multiverses, it was that too, RIP, and I thankfully think we can run multiverses again. Mm-hmm. But as it's not a main stage.
Yeah, they haven't shut the servers down.
I mean, we have a lot of accounts, local accounts that we can use. Yeah.
And like just like even melee wise, I've definitely heard people mention like it's like Plat Fight is definitely, people know it's gonna be like the year end like event.
I hope Plat Fight, continues to have that valor for us this year. We were too late last year. My biggest thing that I underestimated was how big holiday season is for Americans. That holiday season starts for you guys at Thanksgiving. And from Thanksgiving on, it's done. Everybody's I'm in holiday season mode.
Pretty much.
Whereas in Canada, our Thanksgiving's in October. And then November is just a normal month. Holiday season starts December 20th for me, in my mind. Like that final week.
Yeah, and that's definitely
way later.
Deep in like Christmas season.
Yeah.
I low-key think like the first week of December is not counted. Maybe like first 10 days of December. Once you get past like the first third of December, people do not want to like go out.
My plans at the moment are to move it to Halloween weekend ideally. I think that's my target right now, October 31st to November 2nd, because there's no more Big House, and there's no Dome Park.
Yeah, there's no more Big House.
And there's no Dome Park this year.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity to be that major. And Friday is Halloween.
Dome Park.
Friday's Halloween, which is awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Dear Diary?
Dear Diary.
No way.
What do you mean? We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Happy New Year. It's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
I can't even remember.
See you
Yeah. I look forward to see you there.
Dear Diary.
Dear Diary, yeah.
Dear Diary debut.
Yeah, no. You've been on a Puff and Play one, but just hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Shun. How's your Genesis experience going so far?
It's been great. I'm on the job, the duty. I've been kicking people out and.
Have you kicked people out?
I'm kidding.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, managing lines.
People are being nice. People are being nice.
So nice. Like Genesis attendees, like just pure to the heart. Like
it's a special place in there. Everybody's just having such a good time.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard to not have a good time.
Exactly. I'm enjoying the VOD. How are you doing?
Good. I'm so glad it's not raining. Look at this beautiful day.
Insane.
It was supposed to rain all weekend, so I'm having a good time. We just finished our doubles run. We made it out early round 1 pools, and then we lost afterwards. But it was a fun time.
Yeah.
Khalid versus Nquang we lost to.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
Fiction,
doable.
right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was a good time. We had a lot of pep talks. He's just really fun to talk to.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
And Lay is doing the same position as you. Are you just co-doing this position?
I'm doing well. We're doing the same position.
Yep.
Basically, Lay's just roaming around the venue and stuff. And I'm kind of just out here chatting with people.
This isn't your first Jenny, is it? Is it your first?
It is my first ever
for your
Genesis.
first Jenny, and you're the greeter of this Jenny. You're saying
That's
hi
great.
to every attendee.
Yeah.
Am I stopping you from doing your job? Are you able to multitask this? Are you
Yeah,
good?
I can multitask.
Yeah.
Don't want on the back of my head.
Exactly. Eagle eyes, the TO eyes. Yeah. it's really hard to not put TO mode on for me at these events. So
Yeah.
tomorrow is my TO day, today's my competitor day, and Sunday's my big chillin' day.
Let's
Like
go.
tomorrow I'm doing 3 volunteer shifts, so like 6 hours of volunteering. So I'm just doing a shift. I'm just working tomorrow.
Damn.
Because I want to get my front row on Sunday. I like earning it. I know I could just get it if I wanted
Hey,
to.
hey,
Probably.
hey, you never know, you never
if I
know.
ask nicely, you know. Oh, I bought a trailer, so I need 3 front row seats. But last year, I've been front row at Jenny a couple times. It's
Yeah, I saw you on
we
cam.
play it down there. Yeah, exactly. I'm in that trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the cool parts about Jenny is like this whole area just becomes the Jenny attendees.
Yeah.
And San Jose, first time San Jose.
I actually lived like 15 minutes away from
What?
it. Yeah,
What?
15, 20, 30 minutes.
Where?
I was in Cupertino.
Oh, okay. I went to Palo Alto for the first time yesterday, and like that's all that area,
No
right?
way. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, like Silicon Valley,
Yeah.
Silicon Valley.
You know, my first ever Smash local I've been to was in Smash the Library 7.
What's Smash the Library?
So it was like a local series.
I don't
by-
see a badge on these guys, but they're okay, right?
They're going, yeah. Smash pickups are always
Oh,
there.
right. Yeah. They don't need badges.
So Beria High School Smash,
Uh-huh.
shout out, it's kind of dead right now.
Yeah, RIP.
But they used to run this tournament series called Smash the Library, where they would like rent out this little hall in the library, and it was just like have ultimate setups and stuff. First ever local I went to, it was with my friends. My friend made it to Grands, and it was against guess
Was it
what?
Melee?
No, it was Alt.
Ultimate? Yeah.
When it was first released.
Okay, release Ultimate. Who did he make it to Grands against?
It was my friend against Icon.
Oh, yo, shit.
Isn't that insane?
That's so random. What the fuck?
I know. So
Oh, yeah,
like,
so you got to re-meet him.
yes,
Oh.
that's why I was like, oh my gosh, Icon.
Yeah.
You know, like he was here, and I was like, no
Yeah.
way.
Small ass world.
Yeah.
I mean, you met him at Pataka.
A little
right?
bit, but we didn't talk.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
but
get
here
to
you
talk.
got to properly see him.
Yeah.
Epic.
It's so sick. I love Smash.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a little bit overstimulating, if anything, here of just like everywhere you look, there's people, and they're people you
Yeah.
interact with, seen on the internet,
Yeah.
know on the internet.
Red lanyards everywhere.
And red lanyards everywhere.
You're
Yeah.
gonna Justice? Yeah, I'm gonna Justice. It's like every
Yeah.
person around. the
Everybody's here, and like, yeah, we went to the dispensary. They're like, "Oh, hey, you here for the video game tournament?"
Yeah.
And she like, they're just super chillers about it
world. Yeah.
all. And the venue hotel's crazy. The fact that like this is the hotel I'm staying at, and this is where we're at,
Yeah.
and you can just it's
right?
connected, and it's 24-hour venue. So it's like,
Insane.
if I don't feel like sleeping, I can
Games
just
all
go.
day.
I
Games all
have
day.
4 a.m. Jenny 4 a.m. Jenny venue after Guildhall. Guildhouse or Guildhall?
Guildhouse.
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 Guildhouse. Yeah, 4 a.m. after Guildhouse is a great time. Hi, Sashi Burides. Good to see you. Nice to see you.
It could be Guildhall.
See, I feel like I'm Berenstain Bearings myself on this
It
one.
might be Guildhouse. I think it's Guildhouse. I'm betting.
I think it's
$2.
Guildhouse. I think it's Guildhouse as well.
Yeah.
That's Acklo and Foxy Grandpa in the flesh.
I see.
Honestly, people watching out here must be so fun for you.
It is
Like,
fun.
I'm just seeing this is like the Japanese.
So many
style.
homies.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Fuck, that's so
I
good
know.
for him.
I know. Yeah, I'm very happy for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Shinsuke, what are your last words to the Melee scene or to Dear Diary or just anything you feel like saying? Now it's proper. Okay, yeah.
Last words?
No, any messages to say? What's on your mind?
Take a shot.
Take a shot?
I
Take
think-
your shot.
I think that's it. Take a shot. Like,
Yeah.
whenever you're presented an opportunity, you gotta pounce on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to say welcome to Genesis X2?
Welcome to Genesis X2.
Okay, I was not in
They're
vlog
like
mode.
camera off mode. We're serious today.
No, we were trying. I was wishing he'd
Good to see you, brother. You doing well? Dining?
Yeah, I'm down.
What did? This is the Sofa Market. I think it's called Sofa Market. South. So this is Habana, Cuba. Okay. They got hella veggie options. Tamal sofritos. That's an option. Could you guys make that? All right, Cuban restaurant. They got a bar. Paninis. Indian food. I always eat Indian food, but I can never not eat. Like, Indian food's just so good that I don't mind. I don't think. I know. That was one of my favorite tournaments of all time.
like paradise.
Genuinely, it was so good. Do they have a picture here? I'm not sure. Too many options. I get analysis paralysis.
Yeah. Rango Lassie does speak to me though.
Always. Sorry. Made it. And are you in singles tomorrow, or did you miss your singles?
I missed rival singles, but I play melee singles in an hour.
Oh, in an hour. Okay, yeah.
Pre-bracket meal.
Okay, well, sounds good. The night is young. I got. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What did you order for food?
You just missed somebody.
Ty.
I was Ty. Oh,
Yeah.
I know Ty. That's why I was like, looks familiar, but who? Ty.
T-A-I. Are they in here?
Yeah, they're in here.
Is it this side or this side? I know this side is like the next side.
Oh, yeah? I have no clue. I haven't been here before.
Well, like I just don't know if you need a card to open the door.
You want to smoke out here?
You
first?
feel like sitting here and burning? Yeah, let's sit here and burn first if we can.
They do have the perfect bench for it.
It's true, they made it for us. We're set. Look at the moon.
Oh man.
How's your Genesis going so far, bro?
Great.
Yeah.
I didn't come last year
Mhm.
just because like money stuff, and it's nice to be back. You know, I'm just happy to see everybody. I feel like I don't come here with a lot of expectations. I'm not really expecting to win the tournament. Not really expecting to really do anything but hang out and see friends, and so I'm happy I get to do that.
I'm happy to get to do that as well. The tournament is just
Yeah.
full of the homies.
I just feel like there's a very different aura when I'm here.
Yeah.
Because I see all the people I only see at my locals.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I wish we had our consistent local right now, our scene. I miss Puff and Play. Puff and Play was the best local. It was a monthly at the weed venue. And it's so good. There's such cozy vibes. We'd always get shawarma
That
afterwards.
sounds so hype.
We need a beefy Nasby logo. That's
There's a Nasby local in ROK, bro. Go to Miami, Florida.
Right?
Spend
That's
a weekend
all I'm
Moff's
saying.
house.
No,
and
we
just
need
play
to-
with Simba every day at his local.
See, the people don't understand how annoying we can be specifically.
Yeah.
If I can get us PCs, I can get them to play Nasby.
Yeah.
Definitely need more people
Have you
playing that
tried the
game.
Nasby 1 Melee, like SPM patch?
Not the new patch, no. I know they I didn't know they had a Melee skin patch.
Not
They just
Melee-
recently
oh,
patched Nasby 1 to make it like PM Nasby or whatever.
Yeah. I've
Yo! What's up, brother?
I was telling my niggas I did this earlier today. I'm trying to come
Yeah.
and fucking.
Hello, hi. Hello.
I heard you tried to
Weed that's burning really poorly.
Thank you.
It's all good. It's all good.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's burning really. It's canoed so hard. The pre-rolls in California.
Where's this going? Where's this going?
Kevin.
What's your
Nice
name?
to meet you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
No, I'm just kidding. This nigga's actually amazing.
What's up? What's up? Have we met? I'm Kevon. Kevon. I feel like I recognize
No,
you.
only-
I felt like I recognized you too, but I could not
What's your
tell
name?
you where from Beeman.
Beeman.
Yeah.
Kevon?
Can you pop it?
Yeah.
Kevon.
I have a
I
lighter.
can bite it. You have a lighter?
Yeah, I got a lighter for you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna bite that shit? Nah, no.
No,
fuck all
bro,
that.
he does that.
I've seen you.
Wow.
There you go.
How
That's all
illegal
takes.
is it in public for me to do this? Will I get in trouble? Are we just gonna walk in?
mean,
We're
We're gonna walk in.
Yeah.
yeah. Trey's like he knows we're here now.
Just.
Too roached up. You know,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it like, nah.
If you can, yeah. You gotta check in, no? Are we gonna go check you in? With salami or something? As long as they know you're here.
The drinks here are just way too expensive.
Yeah, I don't really want to drink right now. It's a lot of Canadian dollars to drink here.
I'm not sure where.
We can walk all the way around.
You guys gotta take 2 shots.
Combo.
I went to college with him.
No, that is a nightmare. It's like I've never played against this guy before, but he's just so hard. Probably.
Melee Arcadian sign-ups. You want to play in the Melee Arcadian?
Oh, wait a minute.
Kinda down.
This is good for us. This is good for us. They don't know that our local is just like 5 months. Dueling it out to see which one.
Actually, we light with Mojo.
I know.
Dr. Mario.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, where's Mushi's, bro? I see it not on the team.
I didn't make the team, man.
Hand warmer, hand warmer.
What better Valentine's dinner than here?
That was the worst countdown. Oh my god, I can't believe I got so hard. Just opened me up. God, that was
What's the Illuminati backroom stance on that bullshit? Sheik and Zelda are the same character, right?
I think it would have been better for NorCal if J-Book stayed Zelda, I'll be real.
Fair.
that's true.
Either way, it felt like the act of a desperate losing side.
Who cares?
It didn't look good.
They need it. It's their venue. They can have it.
Open pound.
Miscues.
Okay, no problem. The pounds. Time him out. 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 Time him out.
An hour and a half.
And you know what happens when you time out in a doubles in a crew battle? It just starts again.
Oh no! Down throw into what? This matchup's so bad.
I love this match.
But it's very sad. It's so Oh no. No, yeah. Oh god, I I want to see my real crew battle go.
These pounds. Oh no. Jigglypuff! Jigglypuff! Oh! 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 She's gonna grab! Oh. Time him out! Oh, invisible line! Pound him! There!
Forward smash him! Disgrace him!
Oh!
Oh my god!
How do you feel about Gio versus Zach?
I have no idea how Gio's feeling. Yeah, Gio's very iffy. It depends on the day.
Gio's a very feels-based guy, yeah.
Could like four stock anybody here or get four stock by almost anyone here.
Yeah.
My guess is he wins with 2 stocks. That's my
Let's go, Gio!
That was so bad. How are we not better at that?
Hey, NorCal! NorCal!
Oh my god, you're out of pocket.
You've never played against him before. Where's the stock? We clap it up for him, all right?
Zoomed in on the trash.
Nah, bro, he's got the munch going.
Zoomed in on the wrapper.
He's getting action going. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy.
cheesy AF.
Never be able to say I wasn't.
I don't know how I eat this. Yeah. Wow. All right, he's gonna sauce it up. That was gonna go on.